I love diesel exhaust fluid. It's just, nothing screams saving the environment like.
Guys, be careful today. If you need anything at all, I don't care anything. Call Cody. All right?
Okay.
I'm the super glue for the AT.
Okay. Nothing screams saving the environment like this stuff. Trying to get some pictures here. Kind of shows you just how vastly open this farm is. I mean, for our kind of farming. Look at that. Cart's dang near empty, and he's only got a couple piles. I mean, he's emptying out, and he's got, what, 4 bows back there that really don't have nothing in it. And there's probably 60,000 or so. This trailer is just massive. That trailer is the same length. It's just not as tall and it's not as wide. So I'm pretty sure this Mack end dump here will hold more than any of our hoppers will. Ooh. Let's not break our leg today. We'll go ahead and quit testing our luck. Climb down. All right, we're rolling back to cut some freaking beans here. There was really no rhyme or reason to me parking right there, other than my pickup was up here. And with how much stuff I bring with me in the cab, I didn't feel like getting it all out, hopping in the pickup with Brandon, riding up here, then getting all the stuff back out of the pickup with Brandon and putting it in the truck and then driving home. So I only had to move this stuff once, because, I mean, I got a water jug, a lunchbox, a backpack with all my camera stuff in it, you know, my gloves, my coffee. So we bring a lot of stuff in the cab with us. So it takes me a second to get it all in here, and a little bit longer second to get it all out, but I think it's necessary. So that's all that matters, really. Look at Brandon up there. He's washing his windows. He's been giving me a lot of crap this year because I am usually not the diligent one on washing my windows. I'm normally like, yeah, we can get to it tomorrow. It's always tomorrow, never today. Always tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and we'll wash them tomorrow. So he's always giving me crap on not washing my windows, but you know what? This year I've really been coming into it on washing the windows, since we're trying to, you know, record some YouTube and stuff. You got to have clean windows. Oh, looks like you got a fresh roll of paper towels too. I probably should have had him grab a set for me, because I am like out of paper towels. And last night I thought we were gonna have to use the restroom, and let me tell you, shirt sleeves were looking mighty fine. But we didn't end up having to take the shirt sleeves off. It wasn't a bad day, so. I guess we'll head out here and try to get some beans cut. We'll stop here and click the mud hogs in. Your mud hogs are basically if you got four-wheel drive on the back of the combine. And how I always tell if a combine has four-wheel drive on the back, if the tread arrows are pointing towards the front of the machine, there's a solid chance it's got four-wheel drive on the back. If the tread is pointing towards the back of the machine on that back axle, probably doesn't have four-wheel drive. We always get our combines with four-wheel drive. Just, it's nice to have, especially if you need it. You know, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, you know? One of them deals. But I don't know, I think it's better in the whole drive system, drivetrain to, if you have mud hogs, run with them on. So like, it's not muddy by any means out here, but I don't know, I've always just ran with them on. And then two, if you've ran with mud hogs before, you know when you take the hydrostat right here and you just whip it backwards real fast and the back tires go woo, woo, and like the whole machine hops. I love that. I love when it does that, so. We are straight up smoking some acres today, let me tell you. We've been running really good. Been cruising right along pretty fast, actually. I'm pretty daggone sure we will get this knocked out tonight, and if things keep going the way they're going, we might even get it knocked out before dark. It's about 5 o'clock now. I'd say we got about another 130 acres here on this farm. The only thing about it is it's not as good of running as like these rows right here. It gets into some smaller fields back in here and over in here, but I still think if we can keep them rolling right along, I think we can knock this out pretty easily and get moved. I don't know, maybe that's pushing it, but not totally sure if we'll make it to the end. It's looking, it's a little bit iffy if I'm do say so myself. I was kind of worried about these beans when we were coming up here because I wanted to get everything cut all at once. I didn't want to be coming back to this area for something just because it's kind of on the farther side away from home. But these beans right here, they were planted later. They weren't replant, but they were planted later. Just because how the weather came through in the springtime, we did not get this whole farm planted all at once. So these are, I don't know what these would be. These would almost be about 3 weeks later planting than the rest of the farm. So on our way up here, I wasn't totally sure if these would go, just because I know looking across them, there's a lot of green stems and there's still some leaves out there, but they are still testing quite dry. They're showing about that 11-12%. Every now and then when we go through a real green patch, it'll jump up into 13.5, something like that. But overall, they're pretty daggone dry, and we didn't make it. We were short by a couple feet, like just a couple feet. Yeah, sorry to whoever was commenting in one of my videos saying, why don't you just stop instead of spilling a couple beans? Well, just imagine this video, but like me not spilling, and then it'll be okay. That's what I gotta say about that. Just imagine that this is not happening right now, and you should make it through the rest of your life without any trauma. All right, here we go. Get to the grain cart. There we go. If that's the worst spill we have all year, is this little bit of cab corn? It's not corn. Cab beans, I think we'll be all right. It's not like I'm purposely trying to do it, but It's one of the things that it does happen. So if you make it through an entire season without ever filling your auxiliary tank up here, you are not trying hard enough. You are not pushing it for all she's worth. That is for sure. I don't care what you say. Well, I do not think we are going to get finished up before dark. I was off a little bit on my calculation there, but we're rolling on to the next field. Got Charlie riding with us here. What do you think? Yeah? Yep, riding in a combine. Big time combine guy, eh? Yeah. So we're rolling on to that, I don't know what I said, 65, 70 acre piece. It's kind of a tight fit to get in there, that is for sure. I know the combine is wider than the entire road, so it's usually not the funnest to get in there or to get out of there. So we'll see how it goes here. So this is the lovely goat path that I was talking about. My track is not on the road there. We're in the tree branches over there. It's all around a great time. You really gotta watch, because you don't want your air screen to really drag along them tree branches much. You could tear some stuff up, and then, I mean, if you tore a hole in your air screen, your radiator and everything would be sucking in way more dirt than it's really supposed to. That air screen on the side of the combine kind of does a pretty good job at filtering out some of the dirt before it gets into your radiator. Oh, them tree branches are rough on stuff. These are, oh my gosh, I forgot how much I hate this. Oh, jeez, oh Pete's. Ah, that sounds terrible. I don't know what you do about it though. My mirror is still attached. That's all I care about right now. Daggone, I forgot how tiny this road is. This road is actually where I hit my, what do you mean what happened? The trees are beating the tar out of the combine. Can you believe that? That's why we tear them out with the Traco, you know? Yeah. But on this road right up here was actually where I hit my very first mailbox in anything ever. Slow down, get out of this. Oh my gosh. Do we still have a flasher over there? These trees are brutal. They need to come trim them. Daggone. We got a thorn tree hanging out. That's not good on paint. But right up here is where I hit my very first mailbox ever. And if you can see the size of the road here, I mean, my feeder house is wider than the road. It's not hard to tell why I hit the mailbox. This right here, all this used to be lovely farm ground. We didn't farm it, but I mean, it was farm ground, but as you can see, it is all fenced off and it looks quite ugly. And that's because they were putting a big old solar farm in there. Those are an absolute joke. We don't have to get into all that right now, but geez, oh Pete, they are a joke. Yeah, they're a joke. Yeah. Yep, a joke. That's a big old mailbox. We probably don't want to hit that one. Just running the track right down in the road ditch. Going pretty slow here because, I mean, it's pretty hard on equipment to run very fast down the road ditch. Perfect. Got the whole fleet coming down the road. Not really the whole fleet. It's just me and my younger sister Liberty, and then my wife and Cody to come pick up Rick. So not really the whole fleet by any means. Daddy. What? happy now? It's a little dark in here. What? I have absolutely no idea what I was talking about earlier when I was like, oh, I think we might be pulling out of here before dark. It's dark, and it's been dark for a minute, and we've actually been running good. I have no idea what I was thinking there, because you know, this isn't like some high-speed planner where you can roll over 200 acres in about 20 minutes. We weren't clicking on all cylinders when I was saying that. It might be the sleep deprivation, or I might just be losing it. I don't know. But